At all times at billiards, everything's about placing the balls in positions which will get you scoring quickly, so that we base everything on natural angles.
It promotes a nice, fluent through ball action. As a snooker player, I can really appreciate all the skills involved. It really does teach you about controlling that cue ball, doesn't it?
It does.
So I've won the string, Jamie, and I've chosen to play the first shot. Now, I play from hand, which is out the D, yeah?
That's right.
I know this, that I cannot play backwards of the baulk line. I always have to play forwards.
That's correct.
When I'm playing from hand.
That's
right. So in this situation, obviously there's only 2 balls on the table, so I can't play a cannon. No. A pot would be very difficult, so would an off. So I assume I've got to play safe?
Yeah, the traditional break at billiards is to leave your ball as close to the side cushion as possible, so there's very little I can do with it.
Right.
And also bring the red into baulk, somewhere near the baulk cushion behind the yellow spot.
Behind what would be the yellow spot
exactly,
in snooker.
Yeah.
Got you. Right, let's see if I can do that then. Now, I've tried to get, as you told me, the red up here, the white on the suicide cushion, nothing like, but I've left you a reasonable opening there, haven't I?
That's right. You've left a lot of space here to get a cannon off one cushion. There's no problem getting a good contact off your ball.
The one thing that stands out there for me, it's quite openly, is the fact that you've hit the cushion before the red.
Yeah.
And hitting the cushion in close proximity to the red makes that red effectively a bigger ball.
It does, yeah.
Thanks, yeah, lovely. See, now me, as a snooker player, I would probably have gone straight away for the pot. But billiard players don't do that, do they? You know, they're looking to get the balls together in nice, easy positions. There you've gone 2, 3 for the pot is 5, 2 for the off there, that's 7 points so far. Three for the pot, that's 10 points. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but ideally you would have liked to have been in this area so you could go for a pot or an off.
Yeah.
So now you're forced to play the cannon?
I am, but it allows us to bring the white into play, so it's probably going to work to our strengths here, because we want to get all 3 balls working together.
Got you, I understand. Nice easy cannon, 2 points for that.
Straight away we're getting them towards the spot ends, so that helps with top of the table.
Right.
Sit that far.
Just made things a little bit awkward in the sense that everything's almost in line. Yeah.
Yep.
And as a result of being in line, makes life a little bit awkward.
It does.
So here for me now, well, I've got a pot of the red. Straight away I'm thinking pot again, which is wrong, I know. Or I could probably play with some pace, taking the red in and out of baulk, trying to get a follow-through cannon. So let's see if I can play that shot. I've tried both, to be honest. Got the pot, missed the cannon.
Free.
Now, I've played that come off the cushion, but not quite firm enough.
Not quite
okay.
firm enough.
Left you for ideal position, really, the top of the table, isn't it?
Exactly.
Three. So when you play that run-through shot there, you play that very nice, actually. But to get it to run through narrow, would you play that with a little check
Just
side?
a tracer check, just a little bit, just to straighten it up.
6. Eight. 11. Now this is what coming close to what we call a postman's knot.
That's right.
Almost there, isn't it? Got you. Easy, isn't it? When you know what you're doing. Control is so easy. Can I just ask a question?
Yeah.
Let's say I wanted to pot the red again. We've took the first red off the spot. If you potted that red again now, and you didn't get a cannon to break the sequence up, how many reds am I allowed to pot?
You're only allowed the 2, and then it goes onto the
blue spot?
Onto the middle spot. Yeah.
Right, so it must be broken up with a cannon. Yeah, got you. Incidentally, I forgot to score. I think that's about 20. Wouldn't make a very good referee, Jamie, I'm afraid. And a missed pot. Bit more practice at snooker.
That's it.
Right, so, I mean, it's nice when you get... Can I just dwell on this? I heard once in billiards that if you draw a line, shall we say, through the black spot, parallel with this cushion, one of the main objectives is to keep this cue ball higher, so that you can, you know, take in the white that way once you've potted. Am I about right?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Right, so can you just demonstrate top of the table again for me? So if we go here and do your postman's knot. So each time we're just trying to keep that object
Trap
ball
that
there.
ball on the cushion.
Trapping it there.
And the more natural you leave the angle, the easier it is to do that.
So I'll come back to my point of that line there, parallel with this cushion, we're well above it.
Exactly.
Right, lovely. Make it look so easy to get that double kiss, Jamie. It's all about controlling that white.
Now this time it's a bit of a stretch to get the cannon, so I would recommend one pot and try and get the white nice before you play the cannon.
Okay. So again, you potted, but gone high again.
Exactly. The last shot I would have needed a bit of stun or See, if you leave it natural, oh, I've gone wrong there.
You've gone wrong because you potted the red as well.
Exactly, yeah.
Which is one of the objects not to do.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But I wanted to leave that for a pot on.
But obviously this now comes up. It's still your shot.
Exactly.
What shot would you play here?
Well, there's two shots I could play. I could play a screw back off the red onto the yellow, but it's going to be difficult to judge the pace of the red.
Yeah, because you're travelling, well, in effect 24 feet, aren't you? Yeah.
So I'd prefer to try and keep the balls together. So I'll play a little double kiss again, and hopefully the balls won't travel too far apart.
Right, okay, yeah.
So, and then that's a bit easier to retrieve position than judging a cannon, which was difficult.
Yeah. Well, when you get in and around this top of the table, Jamie, you know, I think of names like Walter Lindrum, Tom Rees, Joe Davies. I'm sure you could rattle off a dozen more.
Clark McConaughey.
Yeah, but I mean, these players became, shall we say, so good at the game that it became a little bit repetitive and not really picturesque to watch. You know, but as a snooker player, I can really appreciate all the skills involved.
Well, the thing is that the players got that good that it looked too easy.
Yeah,
and it isn't until you start trying to play the game yourself, you didn't appreciate how good these players were, because it looked so easy, it looked so it lost its spectacle of entertaining.
The one thing that intrigues me is that, me included, I don't play enough billiards, particularly around this top of the table, because it really does teach you about controlling that cue ball, doesn't it?
It does. And it's so good in snooker, because when you need to nudge a little ball out or play a delicate positional shot when there's not a lot of space, you can do that because you're used to manoeuvring the ball about at billiards to get the right angles. So.
Well, I've seen you in practice and I've seen you play a few matches. I know how good you are once you get there. Jamie, it's been wonderful to see you again, because I haven't seen you for a while, have I?
No, it's good to see you
We've
again,
lost touch with one another. But thanks for coming down, showing us the basics, because that's so important to get started. Hopefully the people out there will be intrigued with what you've shown them and have a go at it themselves. Jamie, can't thank you enough.
Pleasure, Barry. Cheers. Thank you.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that little diversion away from snooker. And that you can see how billiards can influence and indeed help your snooker expertise, particularly with the white ball control. What I'd like to do now is, just as a closing note, is just to leave you with a little poser. We're coming back to snooker, and this is a question that Paul Collier, one of the top World Snooker referees, asked me. And I'll be perfectly honest, I did not know the answer. He had to tell me the answer. So the question is, what has appeared at every snooker championship since records began and has never ever been used? Have a think about it, let me know your thoughts. And whilst you're at it, good luck with your practice.